Folarin Balogun has to leave Arsenal on loan in January, says Kevin Campbell. Kevin Campbell says Folarin Balogun has to be allowed to leave Arsenal on loan in January as he will be absolutely desperate to secure regular first-team football for the second half of the campaign. Balogun, 20, showcased his undoubted ability in the Europa League last season, notching up 2 goals and an assist in the competition, and is considered one of the brightest young talents to emerge from Arsenal's academy in recent times. However, the forward, who recently signed a new long-term contract at the Emirates, has been left frustrated by a lack of opportunities this term and is keen to depart on a temporary basis this winter. Mikel Arteta handed Balogun his full Premier League debut in this season's curtain raiser at Brentford back in April, but the attacker has since been limited to just 2 substitute appearances for the Gunners. Middlesbrough are being credited with a strong interest in a loan deal for Balogun, and ex-Arsenal star Campbell hopes the England under-21 is able to find a solution next month. He has to leave. He'll be absolutely desperate for first-team football, Campbell told Football Insider. He's too good for the under-23s now and not quite at that level to go into the first team. For me, it's a good move for all parties and one I would have done in the summer. As soon as the window opened in the summer, he should have been on loan. Speaking at the Arsenal Supporters Trust Christmas event this week, Academy boss Per Mertesacker said it was likely Balogun would spend the second of the campaign out on loan. Asked which young player fans should be keeping an eye on, the German replied, "I think the closest, at the moment, to make that step is Flo Balogun. He's transferred into the first-team dressing room. He still plays under-23s football and probably most likely will go on loan in January because you need extra exposure to get to that next level, so he needs to make that transition." Mertesacker believes the way Arsenal spent money last summer is not sustainable, with Emile Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka proving homegrown talent can make the step up and become first-team stars. You can't always predict who will make the step up. I think Emile and Bukayo got their chances and performed really well, the ex-Arsenal defender added. We won against Chelsea and then a couple of games, so these are the moments you have to take advantage of. But which player is then able to and has prepared himself for that moment to come? To play well enough for the manager to say, listen, he's ready and he can make the step up, he's part of the first team, we don't need to buy a player for 30 or 40 million, which is not sustainable. Rangnick receives boost with injured Man United star set for early return to squad versus Norwich. Tottenham versus Brighton called off due to COVID outbreak at Spurs. Leicester boss Brendan Rodgers, "I don't even know what the Europa Conference League is. Edu and Mikel have done a lot last summer, but that's not sustainable for us as a football club. We're not going to do that on a consistent basis, so we need to make sure that the flow of top players from the academy is constantly there so they don't need to look to the market. We made a big effort, but that's not sustainable for us in the future." More Arsenal and Manchester United wanted to sign Emmanuel Dennis before he joined